Good morning. Good morning. Saturday, January the 16th. Oh, I got it at about 6:30 almost. Uh, Good morning and welcome back to Coffee and the Word. Oh, I love getting up in the mornings. It's so quiet. We have 7 people living in our house, and so sometimes the morning is the only peace and quiet that I can get. All right, let's get to the readings. Grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Hope and pray you're all doing well. Had a good week and going to have a good weekend. Let's see, this morning we're going to the Psalms, as always. And then the Old Testament, we're going to 1 Samuel. And then the New Testament, we're going to the Gospel of Matthew. So it's going to be good. So the first reading is Psalm 139 once again, 1 through 6, and then 13 through 18. And okay, here we go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. All right. And as always, may God bless the reading of His Word. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways. Even before a word is on my tongue, behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You hem me, you hem me in, behind and before, and lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, and I cannot attain it. Then over to 13 through 18. For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed substance. In your book were written every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. How precious to me are your thoughts, O God! How vast is the sum of them! If I would count them, they are more than the sand. I awake, and I am still with you. All right. Get a little coffee here this morning. The Old Testament, we're going to 1 Samuel chapter 2, verses 21 through 25. Indeed, the Lord visited Hannah, and she conceived and bore 3 sons and 2 daughters, and the boy Samuel grew in the presence of the Lord. Now Eli was very old, and he kept hearing all that his sons were doing to all Israel, and how they lay with the women who were serving at the entrance of the tent of meeting. And he said to them, Why do you do such things? For I hear of your evil dealings from all these people. No, my sons, it is no good report that I hear the people of the Lord spreading abroad. If someone sins against a man, God will mediate for him. But if someone sins against the Lord, who can intercede for him? But they would not listen to the voice of their father, for it was the will of the Lord to put them to death. All right. Oh, by the way, I'm using one of my dad's mugs. Hadn't used this one in a while. For those who may not know, maybe haven't seen this, my dad makes pottery for a living, and every once in a while I'll show off one of his mugs. All right. Now we're going to the New Testament. We're going to the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 1 through 13. This is Jesus speaking. Then the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. For when the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them, but the wise took flasks of oil with their lamps. And as the bridegroom was delayed, they all became drowsy and slept. But at midnight there was a cry, "Here is the bridegroom! Come out to meet him." Then all those virgins rose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "Since there will not be enough for us and for you, go rather to the dealers and buy for yourselves." And while they were going to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. Afterwards the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered, "Truly I say to you, I do not know you. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour." And this is the word of the Lord. All right. Let us pray. Almighty and everlasting God, you are always more ready to hear than we to pray, and always ready to give more than we either desire or deserve. Pour down on us the abundance of your mercy. Forgive us those things of which our conscience is afraid, and give us those good things for which we are not worthy to ask, except by the merits and mediation of Jesus Christ, your Son, our Lord, who lives and reigns with you and the Holy Spirit, one God, now and forever. Amen. All right. Well, hope and pray you have a good day, and hope we'll see you here tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to sign off. So be safe, be happy, be blessed, and we'll see you tomorrow on Coffee and the Word. Bye-bye. God bless.